What if the most powerful love story wasn't told in a drama, but lived out in front of a stunned wedding crowd? That's exactly what happened when Yoona broke down in tears at the altar while listening to Lee Jun Ho's vows. No one saw it coming. Guests held their breath, cameras froze, and the entire cathedral fell silent as something truly unforgettable unfolded. From whispers of romance over the years to this sudden secret wedding, fans had no idea what was about to hit them. But when Jun Ho opened his heart in front of everyone, the truth shattered expectations. What he said left not just Yoona, but the entire nation in complete shock. You'll want to stay with us until the very end of this story, because this isn't just about a wedding, it's about a moment that changed everything. From the second Yoona entered the Grand Seoul Cathedral in her ivory gown, something felt different. It wasn't just the way she looked, but the way she carried herself. Her eyes scanned the room, her hands trembled slightly, and her breath caught as she reached Jun Ho at the altar. When he began his vows, the room went completely still. He pulled out a handwritten note, and what followed wasn't just romantic, it was raw. He spoke of meeting Yoona before they were famous, of watching her stay strong through heartbreak, pressure, and years of spotlight scrutiny. "You were light in a time when I only saw shadows," he said, his voice shaking. Then came the words that broke everyone's composure. "You once told me you didn't believe in forever, but I do, and I believe in you more than time itself." That's when Yoona couldn't hold it in any longer. Her knees gave way slightly, and the tears poured down. Jun Ho reached out and held her steady, gently anchoring her in that moment of truth. Even the most seasoned guests couldn't stop their tears. This wasn't about fame or performance. It was about two people finally saying what they had held back for so long. Yoona couldn't even speak her vows at first. She simply mouthed, "Thank you," and leaned into him, her head resting against his chest, her hand clutching his suit like it was the only thing keeping her grounded. It was a moment no one could prepare for. Not scripted, not staged, just real. After the ceremony, the newlyweds held a private reception in a hidden garden, away from the media. It was quiet, soft, and intimate. Guests wrote anonymous blessings on parchment to be sealed in a time capsule, a promise to be opened on their 10th anniversary. And just when the emotions seemed to settle, Jun Ho stood again, this time to thank the people who stood by them all these years. "Today," he said, "we ask you to know us simply as Yoona and Jun Ho. Just two people who survived the storms to stand in the sun." And then Yoona took the mic. Her voice cracked but didn't waver. "For a long time I thought love was something I had to hide," she said. "But what I felt for him was never meant to be hidden. It was meant to be protected." Her tears were not of sadness, but of freedom. If this story moved you like it moved millions, don't forget to like and subscribe for more real stories that show love still exists in the quietest, most powerful ways.